Can we hear one of your lines?
I don't want to be a groupie. Groupies are sluts.
Better get me to school on time. Oh yeah!
Hello my friends, it has been a little while since we've had a vlog episode and I apologise. The main reason is we're very busy putting the final touches on the show now. Basically at every rehearsal we're running the show start to finish, which means it's very difficult to get some backstage footage, behind the scenes footage. Also, I don't want to film too much because, spoilers, if you want to see what we've been doing, come watch. We go on in just over a week, October the 31st to November the 3rd. Tickets are still on sale. You can go get tickets right now, so what are you waiting for? But I thought I'd give you a little update on the things we've been doing since we last spoke. So on Monday the 14th of October, we did a little bit of green screen stuff. And then on Thursday the 17th of October, we did a little radio interview.
Can we hear one of your lines?
I don't want to be a groupie. Groupies are sluts.
I just wasn't expecting that.
What a choice!
Very well done. I love it. I don't know if we can use that on the radio. But that was brilliant. Would you have another one you'd like to try?
You're the worst teacher.
Oh yeah.
And the only thing is
You're the worst teacher I ever.
And then at the weekend, it was a double rehearsal. So on the Saturday, the 19th, we ran Act 1 in the morning, then we did Act 2 in the afternoon. And then on Sunday, we ran the show twice. So Sunday morning, we ran the show. And then Sunday afternoon, we ran the show. And I'm telling you now, I was exhausted. But it was really good fun. Really good fun. And then on Monday, the 21st of October, we had a bit more of a relaxed session and we just cleaned up some bits that we just wanted to tidy up so that you guys have the best show in the world when you come and see it, when you get tickets. I'll put a link in the description to the tickets so you've got no excuse to not get tickets. So I haven't got much to show you in this vlog, sadly, but as we get nearer to the show week and as we go into show week, I will try and film a little bit of behind the scenes stuff, some backstage stuff. We're going to sing through with the band soon as well, so if I can get some stuff from that, I will post it on here. But I thought to add a little bit more to this vlog, we'd have a little get to know you session and I would answer some questions that I have found on Google that you would ask an actor. So question 1, here we go, a little Q&A. I didn't train. This is pure talent. This is raw, pure talent. That's not true. I began training on a whim. I needed an extra subject in A-levels at school. So I took performing arts to kind of fill a timetable slot because I had a little interest in it, but not much. But I absolutely fell in love with it. So I did an extra year sixth form where I finished off the performing arts A-level and I also did both years of the drama A-level in 1 year. So it was a busy time. And then from there, I left to go to university and I did a BA Honours Performing Arts degree. My acting experience starts from about there. I mean, if you really want to go back in time, I can remember doing a Christmas show in reception where I had a wooden axe that was painted silver and all the paint got on everyone's clothes. That's my earliest memory of performing. I also remember doing Snow White as the end of year 6 play at primary school, but I don't know if that counts. But I've done some acting. I've done quite a few musicals, done a few plays. Obviously, in that previous question, I did A-levels and things like that and performing arts degree. I played many roles. I've played the Cowardly Lion, Mr. Tumnus. I've played a drag queen. I played Frank Spencer. And believe it or not, I'm currently playing Dewey Finn in School Art the Musical on October 31st, November 3rd at the Cresset Theatre in Peterborough. No, not in dance anyway. These hips don't move like they used to, sadly. No, I have no dance training, and you can tell. Actually, that's not true. I did ballet when I was very young, and I promise you I still have all the moves. Voice training, yes, I did have a little bit of voice training. When I got my first role in a musical, which was We'll Rock You, when I was at sixth form, I was Galileo, and I did about 8 to 10 weeks of training with this lovely lady called Barbara Garton, and she helped bridge this massive gap in my vocals. I could sort of sing low, I could sing high-ish, but I couldn't sing in the middle. So she helped bridge this gap and also extend my range so much further. So I owe a lot of my voice to her. I like to entertain people. Anyone who knows me knows that I like to entertain, whether it's playing a gig, whether it's acting. I just like entertaining and performing for people and helping them escape this real world, which can really suck a lot of the time. And just, we all escape into a nice fictional world, if it's just for an hour or a couple of hours, just to escape reality. Nope, I didn't want to be an actor at all. Like I answered the previous question, I didn't get into acting until sixth form, and actually it was upper sixth, which is why I ended up doing an extra year of sixth form. But originally there were no plans to do acting, and then the minute I started doing it, I fell in love with it, and I haven't stopped since. I think the most challenging thing for this role is just to stay energetic throughout the whole thing. It is a very physically demanding character because it's on the go all the time, which I absolutely love, but I think that is going to be the most challenging thing about it, especially when we have a couple of days where we're doing matinees and evening shows as well. So it's going to be lots of water, lots of rest, and just trying to stay awake. I think the thing that makes a performance memorable for an audience is the actors or the performers clearly having the best time. Because if you're having a good time on stage, the audience will pick it up and they will remember it. And that's not just in a show, a musical, a play. I also use that when I'm gigging. I'm doing a gig somewhere, because the more you enjoy it, it pulls the audience in. If you stand there, you're not having a good time, or you look bored, the audience doesn't care. If you truly make a decent performance, it pulls the audience in and everyone has a good time. My most challenging role is this one in front of a light that's just turned off while I'm trying to do this vlog. So we've lost a bit of light now, I'm afraid. But I think the most challenging role I've ever done was playing Carl in Ghost the Musical. Everyone who's seen me perform live, they know I do a lot of comedic roles and play comedy characters. And it was really fun to actually play a villain, because I rarely get to play a villain. But the hardest thing was, probably a most challenging thing, was at the end of the show, the character of Carl, spoiler, spirals down. He was up here and then everything goes wrong, he spirals and he crashes into Molly and Sam's apartment with a gun and all sorts, and he's at his wit's end, he's crying. And every night I was doing that, I was going on stage crying. I worked myself up backstage before going on, got into a right state. In fact, I remember one of the crew asked someone, "Is he all right?" And then one of the crew members just went, "Yeah, he's just getting his character, he'll be fine." Yeah, that was the hardest thing. But the loveliest thing was all the cast and the crew as well. They were so lovely afterwards. They made sure I calmed down, especially the director as well. He really helped me calm down after that scene and just sort of detach from it, so I didn't go home in a worked up state or anything like that. But it was definitely a challenge, and I'm glad that the show run was only just about, I think it was 5 shows, because if there was any more, that would have got really difficult. Each night I seemed to get a little lower, but it was a fun experience. I do all my own stunts, every single one of them. Ghost the Musical, I did a front flip and I landed on a highlighter pen on my back, which kind of hurt a little bit. I did a few mini stunts when I played Frank Spencer, and if anyone knows the story of some mothers do have them, they know there's going to be a few things that go wrong when you're Frank Spencer. But yes, I do all my own stunts. Dewey Finn, School of Rock. I get to play guitar on stage, I get to sing on stage, I get to act on stage. I love playing guitar, I love singing, I love acting. I get to do everything in this. And there's very little dancing. I don't mind dancing, I'd rather not, and it's a musical. What more could you want? The cast and the crew and everyone involved in it. I'm trying not to think about it. We've got, what's today? It's Tuesday. We go on stage in a week and 2 days. I'm not even thinking about the end of the show, but with this question, I do know that I'm going to miss everyone. I'm going to miss jamming with my band. I'm going to miss just hanging out with everyone every week, because every rehearsal we end up laughing. It's a fun little bubble to just disappear into twice a week for a rehearsal, and it's going to be hard to let the character of Dewey go as well, even though he's basically me, as most people have said. I hope you've enjoyed this little Q&A, and hopefully I'll be able to give you some more behind the scenes footage very soon. But until then, stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you very soon.
Better get me to school on time.